All right, guys, here's our runner segment. Runners are very, very crucial as far as finishing is concerned, especially around the basket. Really being able to continue your momentum and shoot the basketball away from a trailer or being able to get the ball up quickly. And right now, we're gonna take a look at a quick pickup into our runner. So if I'm dribbling my right hand, typically my left foot's on the floor. So dribble step-wise, I'm right hand, left foot on the floor. So when I shoot a runner, a lot of players are only comfortable jumping off their inside foot. So right now I want to work on jumping off my outside foot because it's typically a little bit quicker. So if I have my dribble step with my right foot, I gather on that outside foot. So I want to go dribble step right and then gather and get that ball out of my hand quickly off the outside foot without taking that second step. So just to break this movement down, we're going to start at the elbow. As that dish passes the basketball, I want to catch in my split stance and I'm going to take a dribble step left and then right and jump right foot, right hand into my shot. If I was going left, obviously everything's opposite. So again, right foot, right hand into my shot. All right, guys, now with our runner segment, we're gonna take a look at runners off of two steps. So we can work off runners, obviously outside foot, but now we have to have the ability to jump off our inside foot as well. This is a little bit more basic. So if I was driving left, for instance, I would dribble step right, left, right. I can finish with my left hand. If I'm driving right, I can step left, gather right, left into a runner. The reason why we're really breaking this down is because when we get into game-like action, I want to make sure you have the footwork available to where you can shoot a runner off your inside foot and you could shoot a runner off your outside foot, because the game situation is going to require you to have the ability to do both. All right, guys, now with our sideline pick and roll action, we're gonna still stay with our runner segment, but we're gonna focus on numerous skills. So obviously, as you can see, I have 3 cones set up. I'm gonna start with a pinball action. So with this action, I'm gonna work off skips. So I'm through the legs, skip, step through. Once I get to that 3rd cone, I'm gonna exchange hands and open my shoulders up to the midline. I love that out of the sideline pick and roll because now I can really play off either my trailing big or the offensive player setting this sideline action. So again, when I get to this last spot, I bounce my dribble out, my shoulders are opened up to the midline. I'm gonna say that this middle cone now is my screener, so that's his high foot. So right now I'm gonna turn this corner, I'm gonna say that big might zone it off or the on-ball defender is trailing me. So if I start to turn this corner and that on-ball defender is trailing me, I'm gonna get to the midline and get into my runner action, which we've worked on. So my momentum stays. So anytime I'm trailed, obviously in a game situation, I wanna be able to keep momentum and then be able to shoot the basketball while getting away from the defender. One thing you need to understand with your runners is what determines the jump is the defense. There's no right or wrong, but you as a player, you have to have the ability to either jump off your left foot when the time is correct or your right foot when the time is correct. The defense determines the foot. So one of the reasons we're doing both feet, obviously, is for that reason. You have to possess the ability because the game is gonna call for both actions at times. Try it out.